One of the most common questions I get is how do I grow my Instagram account for my business or brand? And the most practical advice I always give is to make sure that you're making meaningful connections with others. Now, in order to win with Instagram or any other social media platform, you need to be social. So if you are ready to blow up your engagement on Instagram, start making connections with real people who are your target audience that eventually will be interested in buying your products and services. You want to watch this video until the end because I'm going to share an amazing tool that will help you build a super engaged audience for your brand, business, or personality. It's going to help you grow your Instagram followers and start turning those followers into actual leads. Hi, and welcome back. My name is Nancy, and I help small business owners turn their passions into profit. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified of any new videos. Let's go ahead and get started. The tool that I'm referring to you today is called the $1.80. And this is a tool that was inspired by Garyvee. And Garyvee came up with a Instagram growth strategy that if you genuinely leave meaningful connections with others, they will eventually come back, check out your profile, they will follow you, and turn into an actual customer. And this is a strategy that I use personally, and it actually works. This is a great tool. Every tool that I recommend on my YouTube channel is because I have tested it out myself, or I have used it or are using at the moment. And a lot of people told me on my last video where I talked about how to get 10,000 subscribers and how I make 10,000 a month from Instagram, that the process that I did, which is using an Excel sheet and keeping track of people on an Excel sheet, it was a little bit too tedious for them in the sense that they want something that could track their performance, track their followers, see if it's really working by making connections. So that's the reason why I'm recreating the video and I'm showing you a tool that I personally have used. I'm going to start using it again for the sake of tracking it for the next 30 days to redo another video for you guys. But this is an amazing tool if you guys want to try it out. It's really easy to set up. You don't need a credit card to do the free plan that they have. And they actually have two plans. The free plan is forever. You never have to pay anything. And you could do 10 comments per day. And you could just try this one out and start with this one. The premium plan is $15 a month, and it gives you unlimited daily commenting. Now, if you want to start with this one or with this one, please use my referral link. I will leave it right below this video as well as in the comments. If you use my link, you will also get a free month of trying them out. So keep that in mind. You could do the premium for 30 days for free. So let's head over to the back end and I will show you how easy it is to get started. So here we go. So the first thing you would do is you will download their Chrome extension. They actually have a video on how to do it. I won't do that right now. The second thing you need to do is once you're in the back end, you will go to targets. This is where you want to go first. And you will click here and it's going to let you choose what targets you want to choose. Like who do you want to connect with? So for me, because I'm an Etsy coach, I want to connect with other Etsy sellers. So as you can see, the hashtags that I have put here are hashtags that Etsy sellers will use, like Etsy sellers of Instagram, Etsy sellers of IG, Etsy sellers UK, Etsy sellers on Instagram, and then Etsy sellers NI. So these, as you can see, and you could just click here and just add whatever hashtag you want to add. So you could just type it here and it'll start auto-populating, and you want to make sure you do Etsy like this, and it will start auto-populating. And I could just choose any of these. Let's say I want to do Etsy shop, and then I'll go ahead and it's going to add it right here. You could add more if you needed to as well. Let's say you do this one. It's going to keep adding them there, and then done. And then it adds it to your list. Now you could do 10 hashtags. You could do location, especially if you know that, like for me, I sell digital products, so location doesn't really matter. But if you don't ship out the US, then you want to make sure that you pick locations as well. Now, profiles. I actually interact with profiles that have my target audience in them. The reason why, this is a huge tip that I'm giving you right now. The reason why you want to engage with these accounts is because when you engage with similar accounts, right? And you leave comments and you like and you share and you follow. When somebody follows Etsy, I could be added to their suggested list of people to follow. So Instagram automatically, when a new follower says, I'm going to follow Etsy, Instagram pushes my account to that new follower. It will say, here's someone else to follow. And hopefully that person will check out my profile as soon as they see, oh, she's an Etsy coach. She does a lot of tips she provides a lot of value on her feed. They'll go ahead and follow me. That's a trick that has helped me grow drastically, on my account. And that's something that you could do with your niche. And these are the two that I usually use if you have, if you do ship items and you want to be very specific of who you're targeting, make sure that you added location. Once you have this set up, the magic happens right here on the post. So if you go here, it's going to give you all the hashtags that you selected. You could also see the locations and also the profiles. So right now it's showing me all the different hashtags that I have selected so far. And what I normally do is if you see this post right here, like this one for here, instance, got 112 likes, 222 comments. If I left a comment here, most likely this person might not even acknowledge my comment. What I like to do is go up here and change this to recent. Why? Because these are the people that are not in the Explorer page, right? They're not in the top section. So they probably most likely don't have any interaction. So as you can see, this one was posted a few seconds ago, got 0 likes, 0 comments. This one was 2 minutes ago, just got 1 like. This one is 0 and 2 comments. So what you do is you pick these that have very minimal, engagement, because they're going to take notice of you. Once you leave a comment here, they're going to be like, who is this person liking my profile? They'll come back to your account and guess what? They'll engage with you, follow you, and consume your data, your products, your services, your links, whatever you have. So what you do is you come here and you could look at all their pictures by just clicking here and scrolling. You could pick any of these that are pre-made. Make sure that you're very careful with which ones you pick. You pick stuff that's relevant to what they have. So this person has different colors, right? So I could put here, I love the colors. That goes with that. And just post it. And then I could give it a like if I want to. If I wanted to follow them, I could do that as well. I don't particularly follow a lot of people using the strategy because if that person doesn't follow me, now I'm following more people. And what you want to do is you want to be very strategic with who you follow. So just leaving a comment and leaving a like is sufficient. Now, if they follow you and then you make a real connection and later on you want to go ahead and follow them, go ahead and do so. But I don't like the follow, unfollow. A lot of times people don't follow you back or they follow you just for the follow and then they unfollow you. So I'd rather make a genuine connection and I'd rather have someone follow me because they like my content. And that's all you do. As soon as you do that, it's going to say up here, you have done 1 post, 2 posts. So now it says 5. Now this has reset for me because it's past midnight right now. And that's the reason why. And you would just go through your hashtags. So this is another one here, right? From Etsy sellers, these earrings. I could come here and I could put love your items, right? And then I could post and then I could give it a like. And hopefully this person will see that, check out my profile and be like, who's this girl that liked my post and interact with me? So now it says I have done 6 out of 90. Now keep in mind, in the beginning, if you feel a little bit overwhelmed or you don't have enough time to do this, you don't have to do all 90. You could start with 20. You could start with 30 comments a day. Anything that's going to give you some traction. If you do decide to do like 10 or 15 a day, stick with that for a full month. Unless you go up, but never go down. Like if you do 10 per day, don't do 2 one day. Just try to be consistent with it and do every day 10 or every day 15 or every day 20. Sometimes, to be quite honest, my husband helps me with this and it makes my life a lot easier. So you could have someone else do it for you as well. Just make sure that they understand that the purpose of this is to leave genuine connections, comments with people to make a connection with someone. Now, another cool thing is you come up here and you could change this to locations. If you have any, it will show up here. And you could change this to profiles. And this is where, I would go, let's say on Xy's account, and I would click here. This was just posted 3 minutes ago. And I would say adorbs, right? Because this is really cute. And it just post it and then give it, a like. And that's all you're doing. As you can see now, it says 7 up here. And this is what you would do. Eventually, you could go to your history and see how many people you have liked before. So this will show you just a list of all the accounts that you have engaged with, etc. You could also do activities, activity section here that shows you the growth of your account. But this is such an amazing tool that will help you grow your account. So this is just showing me all the accounts that I have engaged with prior. But this is how you could blow up on Instagram, make real connections with your target audience, and really see some traction. And especially if you want something that keeps track of everything for you, and you could see your everyday, your activity and see the growth of your account. And I'm telling you guys, you could do the free one for only 10 posts per day. You could do the free one and you don't pay anything. So I am an open book. If you have any questions about this, leave the questions right below this video. And thanks for watching.